Hello, everybody. Very late of night if you're in the US, I guess. Welcome to the second streaming of our NASA stand-up. I think yesterday Bjorn did a little preview and some discussion, and today I'm hosting from Madrid, so I decided to stay at the terrace. It's a bit cold, but not too cold, and I will show you how I go through my stand-up preparation and also discuss a couple of things before we go into the live meeting with the rest of the group. The stand-up preparation should take me 5 minutes, so we have about another 5 to 7 minutes to show you something else. And what I wanted to discuss is essentially the status quo. The status quo for the people who could be using NASA, not another stand-up app, is basically the Jira board. How many teams use the Jira board for their stand-ups? I think endless, dozens and dozens of them in every company. And we used to do that as well, and it was not a very good process because the Jira board is designed for tracking your ongoing work, but it's not a perfect communication tool in terms of really addressing the complexities of team communication. Let's put it like that. Let me show you that a little bit. So I think you're seeing my board right now. Just as any board. What happens if I try to go through the board? Let me actually go to the team board because this is just my personal one. So this is our team board. It's filtered now to my issues. What we found using the board day after day is that a lot of time was spent actually updating issues and asking questions about the issues were in the right status, whether they had been properly transitioned, whether they had been updated with the latest comments, whether the description was accurate, just very small details that perhaps they are, related to the fact that we are not a super huge company, so our Jira adoption is perhaps not that critical. And then we kind of go by memory sometimes, but I think that's the problem with it. If you use the Jira board to run your daily stand-up, then you're only going to have access to whatever is captured as an issue. And there's a lot of hidden work that actually is not captured there. So what happens then in the daily stand-ups? That a lot of people will have difficulties forgetting things that are worth mentioning and that were not planned work, things that may have derailed them from completing their development task or whatever they intended to do, right? So if, for example, I intend to work today on reviewing the partner page, but I get pinged by a developer and we do a troubleshooting session on why we are not able to display some app content in Jira. That's something that I need to reflect because there was a problem, because it may be something that we need to address in the development team as a whole. All those pieces of hidden work are not here, and they're never going to be here. So if you just go from Jira, you're making an assumption that Jira is your ultimate source of truth. While it should capture your planned work, and it's there to make sure that you don't forget anything critical, it is not the safest way to answer the agile questions. What did you do today? What do you plan to do today? And what are your blockers? Essentially, a blocker could have been precisely that kind of hidden work. I think I'm going to start doing the preparation now, so I can access NASA from the project pages here. By the way, I'm not using a headphone because my headphone was dead. The battery was dead. And I can find my plan B, but I hope that the candid sound is good enough. So this is our production stream. And let's see what I did yesterday. Yesterday I did have quite a bit of meetings because we are preparing for Team 24. Let me see if that was already reflected in my plan from the day before. And then I'm gonna tweak whatever needs to change. Yeah, exactly. So all of these meetings were planned. This one was rescheduled, so I'm gonna remove it. And I also met for this, and in fact, we had a discussion with Bjorn about it, and I finalized the two pending slides. It's right here on my side. Besides that, I worked on a couple of things. Let's see if I can quickly find them. Yeah, this is the epic. So I'm gonna look at the two issues here. I wrote this article yesterday. So MR49. Oops. I just realized I'm not sharing my screen. Let me share my screen. I thought I was. I think I changed my tab, and that's why you're not seeing it. Let me show the entire window. Actually, the entire screen is safer. So, as I was saying, I worked on this community article I wrote yesterday, MR4915. It wasn't planned, but it was like very quick work that I could finish yesterday in between meetings. So I'm going to add that. Not here. I need to use this right here. 495. So it's going to be added to the clipboard, and then I can click it. And I think that's mostly it. Today there's also some meetings that we're doing. I'm going to be doing the partner page review. I'm going to be discussing the meeting that we postponed yesterday. And we also have the second session of the Team 24 sales training. And I think I'll be working between those meetings. I'll be creating also documentation that basically repurposes this piece. So I'm going to just, I think the issue key is the consecutive one. So 4916 should be it. I'll add that. And if I go back to my project board, I have the actual MR4311 as the partner page. I don't think it's in the suggested issues here because it. Oh no, it is. It is in here for review. So I'm just gonna add that one, which is part of my meetings. That's it. No, we have no blockers. We're also waiting for Anna Blasian announcement. Should be made today. So we should stay tuned. And that's it for me. No blockers. No blockers today. So I'm just gonna go ahead. It's a good day with no blockers, and although progress we're doing towards Team 24 in 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna enter the meeting lobby and wait for the guys to come into the session. And I'm also gonna try to put in my headphones now that they might be charged. Okay, I'm gonna stop screen sharing and letting people in if I find a way to do it. There you go. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Cappy, how's my sound?
Your sound is good. How is my sound?
Excellent, good, and we'll leave it by that.
Raime, you're still not sharing your screen.
Your sound is scratchy.
I think I stopped, but did I never share it?
Never.
That's interesting because I definitely clicked on share, so there's some problem.
Yeah, you need to activate it also on the left side.
Okay. Well, I don't know what you mean with the left side, but okay. Settings.
Right. That's also where you activate the other attendees. When you have your screen share, start the screen share in the middle menu, and then on the left side, your
screen
like an attendee, but it's also deactivated.
There you go. Yeah, that's why we do rehearsals. No, I know for next time.
Okay. I need to jump back to my other meeting. Have fun, guys.
Okay. We are still waiting for Tianen Hui and Andres. How is it?
Good. Sound is good. Video is good.
They're saying that they're waiting for the host, which is not the case. There you go.
Maybe they had the wrong link.
Hey. So Restream was saying waiting for the host because I've been in the session for over 15 minutes.
Yeah, but Steffi just sent me another link. So maybe I provided the wrong one.
Yeah, maybe you used the one from yesterday, and I think
did.
it's different. Yeah, it's a different one. Okay, so let's see. If the other guys join.
Who's missing? I think Jan is still traveling.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? Yeah. Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. He still has the playing thing. Hopefully his heroic effort to get a passport was successful. And who is not online? So perhaps we start without her.
But Andres, where's Andres?
Anders is now online.
And Björn is not joining
Well,
today?
Andres, no, Bjorn just left. He joined the session to tell me I was not sharing my screen. Hopefully, it was good he did that before we started the actual live session, live meeting. So yeah, I think we can start, and if we doesn't make it punctually, then she can look at the team journal. Let's start screen sharing. Okay, infinite loop here. This is nicer, I think. And now, there we go. There's Hui. Hi, Hui. We can start now. Let me go to over here and start meeting. Rico, your update is not in. I can wait for you.
Let me double check that. That's actually, I thought I was in the meeting lobby. Double check.
Yeah.
Oh, push the button.
Hi, Hui. Can you hear us? Hui. Okay, Hui cannot hear us. She might be setting. She's off. In fact, let's start with Steffi. If this wants to.
I was muted. Sorry. So
No
what I did yesterday, I finished everything for the Task Act Timer product page. The only thing what's missing is the hero image, which I'm doing today. So no other blocker from my side. I created the hero, the image for the LinkedIn event. You already chose the final version copy. Also did the post-production for one video for Mano. And I'm going to create the 5th video today, and we'll hopefully finish the hero image for the Task Act Timer.
Awesome. Yep. Looking forward to seeing that.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, let me add a small egg here. Good. Let's move over to Rico. Is there?
So it was a full day yesterday. And I had a good meeting with Freddy. It was longer than expected, but we completed the mission, if you will. Thank you, Freddy. Otherwise, one of the main things I ended up doing was the fixing up the initial setup of the Task Act Timer page. I'm going to continue today on this. And what has to be done today, the partner page callouts I might address this afternoon if I have enough time for it. And I need to contact our cookie vendor. A issue came about yesterday. I addressed it first and hacked it into it a little bit so that we at least it's functional the way it should be, but it needs to be done on the source from the application purveyor. So that's pretty much it for today. I'm sure some more to come.
Yeah, absolutely. Hui, let me jump back to you. Hey.
She says she can't unmute herself. Maybe you can do that for her.
Nope. She is activated. So that should be a setting on her side. On the settings, audio, and so on. Please try to change that, and I'll progress with my update. We go back to you later. So yeah, yesterday it was relatively meeting heavy, although one of the meetings was postponed to today. We did the basically Team 24 trainings, product trainings, sales trainings. We also discussed, Bjorn and I, changes to the Marketplace Theater presentation we have to submit today, and I then finalized the changes to the cup. We reconnected, and now I think we have her audio. Hi, Hui, can you talk?
Yeah, I think now finally.
Yeah. Okay, perfect.
Thanks.
No worries. In between times, I also wrote a community article based on I have it here, on a customer question that we had last week about out of office, where we wanted to provide a workaround, and I didn't find it immediately. Then I thought, okay, yeah, actually over the weekend I found a way to do it, so I documented it here. We'll also work on the documentation of this workaround today. And besides that, I will review the partner page with and we have a second session of the sales training, the gate to approval session. And I think we're getting the lesson announcement today, of the can we say this? The partner words. So let's see. If we cannot announce anything because that's on the 30th, although we are seeing on social media a lot of people already announcing that they are finalists, so that's intriguing. Yes, hopefully we get something. We win some of those nominations. Also, something worth noting is that the GeoLive Live guys, so Alex and Rodney, are going to be recording at our booth some of the sessions they're doing, possibly Wednesday morning or Tuesday afternoon or both. So yeah, we'll have them our booth. So our booth is going to be famous, even virtually. That's going to be very cool. Hui, let me jump back to you now.
So, thanks. Sorry, this morning is a bit hectic. Actually, every Wednesday at the moment is a bit hectic because I have a meeting at 9 o'clock with the US trip tour, and then there's always a lot of things to do at the same time.
Yeah, no worries.
So yesterday, I was working on the creating the Zoom landing page. Research for the Zoom landing page for the US partner trip, for the presentation and so on, because based on our current Zoom meeting account, for branded meeting, it's very, very difficult. You would have to have this kind of HTML, CSS skills to do that, and that's not really manageable. On the tour, we cannot have a Rico with us and create
Yeah.
So webinar is a better one. So we're going to test it out today and see if we can easily upload some branding there. And then also completed some administration tasks related to the tour, and also had the team meeting and then also trainings. Today, I will need to get back to the contact person in Valiantes for the contact details, and then also have a meeting with the contact person in Catworks for meeting in Vegas, and then also try to find out the appointment time with Trando for our HubSpot app. And then also getting the permission for the quote for our partner page, and then also meeting with Rico. Well, not with Rico, with Jaime.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, looking forward to that. That partner page is already looking really solid. All right, Andres. Andres, are your sound? I don't hear you. I don't know if the rest.
Now you can hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you.
Good. Yeah, so yesterday I worked on the NASA screenshots for like the mock-ups that Steffi will work on them. I had a meeting with her about this. I'm done. I didn't send you the Confluence page. I will send you right now, where I put all the images so you can work with them whenever you want. Also, I had a meeting with Joao regarding privacy policy, and we already decided on what should we do in the apps that are affected by this. Also, I've been checking the CRM. There's an issue with one deal. I need to check this tomorrow with Michael because today is his rest day. And yeah, the same now. I'm checking with another issue in the CRM with some deals that are going to close lost without need to go to close lost. So I will make some more research into this, and also Steffi, I will create what we discussed about the comparison about the do's and don'ts with the screenshots, so I can add them to the guidelines. And also, I've been in contact with Veronica. She's almost done with the required fields, new UI UX, and she
That's
needs now
fast.
a link for the documentation. So I need to create a space in the documentation, Rico. So if I have any issues, I will check with you later, because then we will need to add it to the menu when it's released and what's on. And yeah, that's it for my side.
All right, and last but not least, Freddy. I know you don't like the last position, so we may have to make some changes to the config here.
Yep. Yeah, I went on and created some content for our demo instance, not finished, at least not with the Docker. I will do that today. I had some meetings, the one which Rico already mentioned, for the merge shop, which took much longer than expected, but we solved the issue, so happy for that. Then I prepared the list what needs to be bought in Vegas, and I responded to some emails. Also, the Team 24 email for the onboarding mails we put in is going out. Received already some responses there, replying there. Also, I'm at the moment in touch with Astrid for the CLC in Berlin. So she sent an updated agenda. Already shared it with you, Hui. So today I will actually do the screenshots, which I'm still putting off. Then Kapi, you said you have the final deck for the marketplace session done. Can you share it with me so I can also upload it in Bjorn's account, into Bjorn's account?
Yeah, I just want to have 5 minutes with Bjorn to make a final review together, and then I'll share it with you.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Just share whenever you're ready so I can upload it as well.
Absolutely, will do.
Then the docu for the Shopcore instance, as well as today we will receive some of the final merge for Team 24. So we'll
Awesome.
prepare like the ordering, so everyone who's leaving next week can just take their bunch, which you're taking. So I will prepare that. And in between, I have 2 meetings, one longer one with Fabia, for our agenda for our team week. So we're also preparing that at the moment.
What's a good? Sorry, this is very secondary, but what's a good Vegas emoji? Yeah, I have the desert.
Dancing
I
like
have
this.
the guy blowing, the guy dancing
Coins.
like this.
Yeah,
How do
money
I find
and gaming something.
guy dancing like this doesn't compute? Andres, how do I find the good dancer? Yeah, that's a
Yes.
good one. The Elvis. Do
Well,
the
I want to
Elvis.
see you dancing there.
You will not see me dancing unless
I
it's
know.
under very specific conditions. All right.
Well, there are lots
Well-
of chance that you are under specific conditions.
Yes, indeed. But what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and you'll know that. So no picture sharing allowed. I'm kidding. You might get some good pictures of the bash, of course.
No picture, but we
Okay, so that's it. I'll see you in the meetings. Who you specifically? Let's work on the partner thing. Yeah, I think we're doing this again next week, but definitely not tomorrow since it's rest day for most of us. Yeah, if I don't see
Tomorrow is
you.
only Thursday, copy.
Copy.
Oh, tomorrow is only Thursday. I'm so confused.
Unfortunately, the week is not over
But
yet.
keep
You
hope
know,
alive.
yeah. And then that's how we roll, right? No,
So,
I'm a bit confused because my father-in-law is also here, and it's like my calendar is, my perception of the week is very altered. Let's say that because of that. Okay, so then let's see you all tomorrow. Let's talk tomorrow and do this again.
All right.
yeah.
Bye bye.
All right, bye bye.
Have a
All
good
right,
one.
mañana. Bye.